why focusing on your profits is going to be the key to your success. All right, as we learned in the last lesson, your goal is to create the most effective marketing possible. And I want you to recall that effective marketing basically means getting the right message to the right person at the right time and right place. You're going to hear me say this a lot. I call this the master marketing equation. Now, think about this though. The right message and the right time and place are totally dependent upon having the right person. So the question for you as the business owner becomes, who is that right person? And so now, for most business owners that I've worked with, this is typically just a guess. You might have a rough idea as to who that right customer is or the ideal customer, or you might actually know who is that right person. Or you might be one of those business owners that says, well, everyone is a potential customer. Well, and we all know what happens when everyone's a customer. It turns out that actually nobody is a customer. So what I'm gonna do for you is we're gonna remove the guessing game as to who that right customer is for your business, because they are absolutely unique to your business and they're very specific. But the question is, how do you know who that right customer is for your business? Well, if we go back and use this 80-20 principle, this is what gives us the tools to define and refine who that right person is for your business. But you want to use the 80-20 principle on the right metrics. And given that every single business out there has limited time, resources, money, and people, the most valuable asset to your business is actually your profits. Well, after marketing, of course, but for the sake of argument, let's define profits as the key number we want to focus on to find that right person to grow your business. You want to focus your efforts on what is driving the most profit for your business. Also, it might be what are the 2 or 3 products or services that are driving the vast majority of profits for your business. What we're going to do is we're going to 80-20 your cash flow, particularly your EBITDA. That's your earnings before income and taxes, right? So basically your profit. This is the critical factor in making your marketing work. So if you do the research and you find the customers that are driving the most profit in your business, you can then go out and create the marketing to go find more of them. Now, another reason you want to use profit as the differentiator in your 80-20 analysis is for your budgeting reasons. So let me ask you, how do you allocate money for your marketing currently? How do you determine what your budgets should be? Most of the time, the business owners that I've worked with simply take a percentage of revenue or some other random number. And actually, in my last business, we used that age-old metric of everything we could afford, because we understood that marketing is the key to growing your business. Because every penny that you could afford to push into marketing, we would do that. Now, it sounded really good, but it's not necessarily the best managed system in the world. So how do we fix this? We use the 80-20 principle to find out who's driving the profits in your business. This will also tell us how much profits are available for your marketing. You'll know how much you can spend to acquire a new customer. But if you don't measure your profitability, you'll also risk going out of business. See, every business out there has this operating cash cycle. And as your marketing becomes more and more effective, your business is going to grow, right? But you're going to need to manage how much money is necessary to sustain that growth. By understanding your profits and the costs associated with those, you can then better manage them so that your growth does not extinguish the flame. Now, we're going to cover more of this later with a special bonus section on cash management for marketing with my friend John Mullins, but that's in a bonus section. Finally, when you focus on profits, you can complete the marketing cycle. And what I mean by this is we're going to complete this circle of your marketing plan in Module 5, Measuring for Success. See, one of the frustrations that I hear most of the time is that marketing is kind of just this financial black hole, not in the marketing plan formula. We are going to complete the loop so that you have the measurement and the tools you need to create a sustainable, growing business with predictable returns. This is why the fundamental numbers that we're going to be using, at least in the beginning, are going to be based on your profits. So let's get to work. It's time to download the worksheet, and I'll see you in the next lesson on how to go and find your ideal customer. See you there.